Hello boys and girls, Richard the Dick Coughlin 616 here. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. This is the Samjahatu Express, ironically named the Friendly Express. I say ironically because in February of 2007 there were 2 firebombs exploded on the train. There were 68 victims, 50 people were injured, and they found 3 further unexploded suitcase bombs. This is the Mecca Masjid. There was an attack in this mosque which left 14 people dead in May of 2007. This is Ajmer, it's a Muslim shrine, and it was targeted with a bomb in October 2007. 2 people were killed and 17 people were injured. Then in September of 2008, 3 bomb blasts killed 37 people in the Muslim majority city of Malagoan. Muslims had been attending prayers when the bombs exploded in the sacred burial ground. All of these attacks were put down to the work of Muslim extremists. However, the people of India are now coming to a very disturbing revelation, and that is that these terrorist attacks were apparently not carried out by Muslim extremists. They were in fact carried out by a terrorist network of Hindu extremists. And if you think the word Hindu extremist sounds stupid, don't feel bad, because I thought it was fucking ridiculous too. But this is the situation. A 59-year-old Swami Asimanand, also whose real name is Nabar Kumar Sakir, made a 42-page confession, which has now made its way into the hands of a magazine in India. And in this confession, which was given to a court by the Hindu holy man, it suggests that he and several others who are linked to a right-wing Hindu organisation in India planned and carried out the attacks. Sarkar also told the magistrate during the closing hearing in Delhi, said, "I suggested that 80% of the people of Malagoan were Muslims and we should explode the first bomb in Malagoan itself." But this is apparently due to the fact that a lot of Hindus go there, and by doing this it would actually stop Hindus going to this area. He also suggested as another target was the Aligarh Muslim University. Now, this is not a new revelation to the police. They have suspected apparently for some time. However, this confession is the most damning evidence to date that actually it was Hindu extremists that were responsible for this. It also suggests that those involved were senior members of a religious extremist group, which is a parent organisation of India's main opposition party, the BJP, which I don't think has got anything to do with the BNP, but it doesn't seem like they're ideologically too separate to me. Bahukut Tambir Rahman, who is a former national security advisor and now leading regional security analyst for the Indian government, said the evidence is not conclusive, but people have to take notice of this. This could aggravate tensions between India's Hindu and Muslim communities. It will create problems, not to mention the devastating effect that this could have in the West on our cab drivers and convenience store industry. The magazine that broke the story was called Tehelka magazine. There were already suspicions that this attack was carried out by Hindu terrorists after comments were leaked by WikiLeaks last year by a gentleman called Rahul Gandhi. He apparently told the US ambassador to Delhi, Timothy Roma, although there was evidence of some support for the Lashkar-e-Taiba, the bigger threat may be the growth of the radicalised Hindu groups, which creates religious tensions and political confrontations within the Muslim community. Now, at the time, Mr. Gandhi's comments were strongly condemned by the BJP, but the main opposition party has been pushed to the back foot by the testimony of Swami Asimanand. And this suggests that those involved in the bombing plots were members of the religious organisation known as the RSS. I'm not even going to try and fucking pronounce that. The RSS is the parent organisation of the BJP. Now, this week, the RSS's leader, Mohan Bhagwat, did claim that extremists had been forced out of the organisation, and he says that elements nurturing extremist views have been asked to leave the organisation. Words are empty in this case, because I hear that from a lot of fucking people, quite frankly. Swami Naseem was arrested last November, having apparently been in hiding for more than 2 years. In his 42-page confession, he reportedly claimed that he had been spurred into action by a series of Muslim attacks on Hindus, in particular an attack that occurred in the Akshardham temple in Gujarat in 2002. He said that this caused me great concern and anger in me. Why am I telling you this? Is it to sort of say, oh look, Muslims don't cause terror? No, because this is just 4 incidents. I get a lot of comments from people saying, well, it's only Muslims who are going around blowing everybody up. And yeah, there's a lot of cases involving that, but it's not true that it's only them. You just hear a lot more about them. And I'm not, because we know that Muslims blow people up. You don't need me to tell you this. What I'm saying, I suppose, is that terrorism is not just a Muslim thing. Richard the Dick Coughlin, 616, good night, may God bless.